Here I am again, off on another paranormal investigation, this time with the fabulous UK Haunted at a critically acclaimed Royal and Derngate Theatre in Northampton. You know what, I must have been mad because I thought it was a good idea to cycle from Gloucester to Northampton on my bike. Granted, I did get a few trains in between, but my hotel was a few miles away from the venue and I did get lost a few times trying to find A, my way back to the hotel, and B, to the venue itself for the paranormal investigation. But I did save a few pennies not getting taxis. I'd like to say I lost a few pounds with all that cycling, but I think it's safe to say I was very much shortchanged. Anyway, enough said. Before I even set foot in the Royal and Derngate, I had an experience, and guess what? It was in my hotel. So, to begin with, I walk into the hotel, no problems, they handed me my room key, and it just happened to be the number 13. Now, I'm okay, I'm alright with this number, but there was over 600 rooms in this hotel, yet I got the number 13. So, everything's all gravy, it's all lovely, and so I get in my room and everything's laid out nice and beautiful, and I kept hearing this tapping, and well, anyway, what I'll do is I'll play this next clip and it can explain the rest. So enjoy. This is the Royal Derngate and my experience in my hotel in Northampton. Enjoy.
Hello. Right, so I'm going to try this experiment. I don't know if I told you, I was downstairs having dinner and I came back and my EMF reader was going beep, 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 beep for no reason. There was no reason it could have gone off. It was inside my bag, which is this little bag here. And as you can see, I've got my voice thing out. And it was really, really extremely weird. Right, so I'm going to do a quick video of the spirit box. And I'm going to ask some questions, because earlier on I did it when I came in the room, because it felt a bit weird, this room. I came in the room and I thought, right, I'll just ask a question, turn on the spirit box. And I said, what do you want? And it says, I want you. I was like, oh, that's nice. I'm going to go now. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit. Anyway, did you hear that? Right, that could, the thing is, there are lots of bangs and lots of knocks in this room. Now there is an air conditioning unit there and an air conditioning unit by the door. And obviously I am in a big hotel, so there has to be creaks and stuff. So here we are, there's nobody here, it's just literally me. I'm just waiting to do one of the haunts. That thing's going off. I'm going to have to turn it on because it's going a bit mental. Right, so I'm going to put this one down, like so. Right, this one here is a sensor, so if it goes off, it means something is around here. This is an EMF reader. Let's see, I can touch it. Oh, there you go, I touched it then. But just a minute ago, it went completely crazy for no reason. So I am going to put my camera, well, I'm going to hold my camera and I'm going to ask some questions, and hopefully the puck, my spirit box, is going to say something. Alright, so let's give this a go, shall we? Right, ready? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Can you talk into this box for me so I can hear you? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody in here who would like to speak to me? That was strange. do you want? It's going mental. Can you speak to me, please? My name's Kelly. A bit quiet. Is there anybody here? Okay, that went off by itself. Did anyone see that? Did you see that? Was that you turning on the light? Would you like to speak to me? Is there anybody there? What do you want? That was me turning the light on. Hi everyone. Well, so tonight I am doing a ghost hunt in Northampton. This is where I am at the moment. I'm in my hotel room at the moment. Now, oh, there's my bike, because that's how I roll, because I am so goddamn cool here in my hotel room. Now, I went to get a bit of lunch, well, a bit of tea, because I was hungry, and when I came back, my spirit box, this one, started talking. I hadn't touched it, right? I hadn't touched it whatsoever, right? So I went downstairs, there's no one in here, it's literally me. So I'm downstairs, or I come up, and this, I say, oh, what do you want? And it says, I want you. On this thing, alright? Walk in the room, and that's what it says. It was a little bit terrifying. Anyway, so 2 minutes later, this thing, look, you can touch it and everything, doesn't turn on, alright, was beeping like mad. Now, I don't know if anyone has ever done ghost hunts or anything like that, but this is an EMF reader, and this is a spirit box, and this is the motion light, so basically anything that goes over it, it will turn on. This has been bleeping on and off, right? There's only me in this room. Okay, this is my EMF, well, basically a tape recorder, just trying to catch things. Hello, Joe, how are you, darling? So, basically, I got a little bit freaked out, and sadly, I can't put the spirit box on whilst doing a live feed, because something interrupts or something, but I thought I would sit here so you can see the EMF reader and the light sensor, and you can see me doing the EMF, so anything that's coming through I'll put through later on. So I'm just going to ask a few questions, and you can let me know whether or not it is happening, whether it's my brain, whether maybe I just want things to happen, I don't know. So here I am sat here on the bed, okay? So I'm just going to say some things. I am a skeptic, okay, so there is lots of people in this hotel. It's a very big hotel and a very, very new hotel, so there can't be much around here. So, any bumps and bangs I can really just disregard. Anyway, is there anybody in this room with me? Can you please either make the numbers changed or turn on the light? That's my hand there. Okay, can you turn on the light for me? You did it just a minute ago. Can you turn it on, please? So this is weird. It's really cold in this room. Now, I don't know how to turn the heating on, so that's probably just me being ditzy. But I don't know if you can see this, but the camera angle keeps going in and out, and like as if it's focusing on something. Right. Is there anybody in this room with me? Can you please use one of the electrical devices here and let me know that you are there? Right, I can hear a whisper. I'm not going mental. Now, that could be just next door talking loudly, and I can hear it in here. Can you please make one of these devices in front of me either go up in numbers, or speak to me, or move across so the light would go on, please? Keeps going in and out of focus. That's me moving. Did you guys see that? I was still then. Can you turn it back off for me, please? Why is it zooming in and out like that? Now, this could just literally be because I'm sat in front of it. But that, did you just see that go off? See, that could just be the electronics inside. Is there anybody there? Did you see that, Beth? Did you see it turn on and... Is there anybody there? Let's see, it's not doing anything now. I spoke too soon. Is there anybody in this room with me? Seriously, this is so weird. Look, there I am. Look. So here I am. I'm in the hotel. Alright, and I'm just sat here. I've got a few hours before I have to go for a ghost hunt, but I thought I would share this with you guys because I've never had this before. Right, so this EMF reader is still like recording. I've kept it on the entire time I've been live. Right, so I'm just going to put the EMF reader by here again because it went off really weirdly. That's nothing again. Absolutely nothing. So strange. Right, let's see if this will do it again. I don't know if you can hear it, there are bangs here, and I'm not sure whether or not it's to do with the rooms adjacent to this room, or it's the elevator shaft, or anything like that, because I'm behind the elevator shaft, so it could be a number of things. But the light turning on by itself is a little bit weird. So, right, shall we ask another question? Is there anybody here in this room with me? Can you hear that banging? It must be upstairs. Can you turn the light on again, please? Oh, shit! Did you see that? Oh my god. Thank you very much. Fucking hell. Excuse my language. Okay, can you turn it back on? Oh my god, turned it back off. Can you turn it back on, please? Can you turn it on, please? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you turn the light back on, please? Can you see the camera going in and out of focus? Can you make the light turn on, please? I'm not moving. Can you make the light turn on, please? Shit! I am not moving, I promise you. Right, okay, right, EMF. Do you see it spike? It's not because of the electrical equipment. Now this is weird. I can't explain this. Right? I'm not even at the ghost hunt yet. I am literally just in my hotel. It's a bit of a posh one. Right, can you turn the light back off, please? So earlier, those of you who've just tuned in now, earlier on, I went down... Oh, it's blaring again. I went downstairs to get some lunch, and as I sat... Thank you very much, turning it off. So as I was going downstairs, I had something to eat, and I came back up, and this machine was going mental, and that's me moving, so that will turn on because of me. I turned this on, and it's blaring, literally blaring, and I'm like, what do you want? And it says, I want you, which freaked the hell out of me, because I was like, I wasn't expecting anything to say anything back. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a little investigation and see what happens. So I took out the EMF, and this was just going beep, 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 just beeping at me. And I was like, oh, okay, that's never happened before. And I thought, maybe it's because I've picked it out the bag, maybe I pressed a button, maybe blah, blah, blah. But as I was literally putting it down, it was just going mental, and then this light turned on. Now, I'm just going to... it was just weird. So I'm just going to let it do it again, and hopefully we can see if we can get it. But I've got a few hours until the ghost hunt starts in Northampton, because that's where I am at the moment. But thank you very much for turning it off. Right, so are you, let's ask some questions, shall we? Are you a human, or was a human? Please turn the light on, please, if for yes. Are you, or was a human? Okay. Do you know you're dead? Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for turning it on. Can you turn it back off? Can you turn it back off, please? Right, it's turned back on again. There's a reading. Now it could just be the electrical current inside. However, I've been doing this for a little while, and it's freezing cold where my hand is right now. And now it's gone. It's gone again. Can you see this? Hello? Did you see that go off like mental then? Oh, this is creepy. So what do you do with your Saturdays? Well, I sit in a hotel talking to ghosts. That's what I do, yeah. And apparently turn into David Attenborough. Right. Oh. Right, so this is basically what's going on. I know I've got a ghost hunt tonight, and normally things happen to me before I go for a ghost hunt. I had a weird dream last night and the night before about a house. Freaked the hell out of me. Like, really badly freaked the hell out of me. And so much so I was debating not coming. Anyway, so just to recap, I went downstairs to get some dinner, and I came upstairs, and this is blaring. This is called a spirit box, right? So all it does is just goes through frequencies and goes like that, basically. And I was like, oh my god. I went, what do you want? Just messing around. And it says, I want you. Sadly, I cannot put this on whilst I've got my camera on, which is really, really sucks. So I was like, okay, all right, lovely, lovely, jubbly. Then 2 seconds later, that's me moving it now, starts going off, like proper beep, 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 beep. Like proper just going off. I was like, what the hell is that doing? So I put it down and I asked the question, is there anybody there, as usual? And then I put down my recorder here that's recording everything I'm saying now, and this light here started turning on and off by itself. Then I started asking questions and it was turning itself on, blah, 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 blah. Now, all of this stuff was in this bag, in that bag. I'm in a hotel all by myself. there is nobody here. That's my cool bike, because that's how cool I am. That's what I'm riding tonight. And yes, there's no one else in this room with me. There I am. Alright. Now the light is on at the moment. So, is there any questions you guys want me to ask? Maybe you're picking up on something, I don't know. I am quite a skeptic, but I am very open to suggestions. So if you have any questions you want me to ask, then please type them down in the comments, and I will try and, well, I will ask the questions out loud. So if you've got any questions you want to ask, so one of the questions I'm going to ask is, and hopefully it doesn't turn on because I will freak out if it does. Do you wish me any harm? Okay. Okay, did you see that light turn on? Did you just see that light fucking turn on? Can you turn that light off, please? Can you turn it back off, please? Thank you very much. Okay. Do you really wish me harm? You better not have. I'll kick your ass. Right. Do you have a message for somebody? Do you have some unfinished business? Are you upset that I'm here in this room? Please turn the light on, please. You just turned on, didn't you, you fucker? Thank you very much. Thank you. So you don't like me in this room. Can you turn it back off, please? So is anyone else seeing this thing turn on and off by itself? Now, I'd like to put it down to faulty wiring, and that it's being weird by itself. However, thank you very much. It is new. I have checked it out quite a few times. You have to be pretty close to turn this on. And it seems to be responding to my questions. Now, as I said, I am a skeptic. I like to see proof. I'm still not a believer. However, I can't explain this at all. Right. So, I'm going to ask one more question. Oh, hello. Thank you very much for turning the light on. Can you turn it back off, please? It's very, very bright. Have you guys got any questions you want me to say out loud? And see if it will respond to it? Thank you very much for turning it off. As you can see, I'm staying perfectly still. I'm nowhere near the, well, you need to be really close to turn it on. You need to literally physically touch it. Okay. Did you die? Well, obviously, thank you. Thank you for turning that on. But I didn't finish my question. Right. If you really, really are here, can you make the EMF reader change numbers? Go on, make a believer out of me. Go on. You're playing around with the numbers, or with the light. Surely you can change the numbers. Make this change numbers. Go on. I sound like a right crazy person talking to myself in a hotel room. Can you make the numbers move, please? Thank you very much. Can you make them go any higher? Can you see this, guys? Right, you've seen this. This has not been doing anything for ages. Thank you very much. Do you wish... Is that just saying the same numbers over and over? 10, 12, 2 and 7, I think. Can you see these numbers going mental? Does anyone know what Morse code? This is going mental. Can you see it? You've just seen it sat there doing absolutely nothing. And now, I'm not even moving. Can you turn the light on as well? Can you turn the... Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is unreal, right? I'm in a hotel. I've not even gone on the ghost hunt yet, right? Now, I'm not going there till about 10 o'clock this evening, but this is mental. I'm in my hotel. This is where I'm sleeping for the night. Can you turn the light back on, please? Just see if it does it. Can you turn the light back on? Thank you very much. Thank you for turning the light on. I don't know if I moved then, but I'm pretty positive I didn't move. And now, this has stopped. Right, guys, have you got any questions you want me to ask? The numbers have stopped. So yeah, so this is my evening. I come to a nice little hotel just for the evening. Let's see, it's not me touching it. That is changing that. There's the light. And over here, let's see, there's quite a space between me. So there has been an awful lot of bangs. Literally, that is not me doing anything. That's me pressing the button then. Can you turn the light back off, please? Yeah, so this is my hotel for this evening, and it's a little bit weird. It's exciting times. I have taken a video of the spirit box, which I will upload probably tomorrow when I get home. But yeah, I just thought I would share that with you because I've never seen that happen before, and especially with these numbers. That was me moving. That was me. Don't worry, there's no spooky things going on. That was me moving then. Right, so yeah, I thought you would find that interesting. I'm probably going to do some live feeds later on from the ghost hunt, so feel free to join in. Right, so yeah, thanks ever so much, guys, and feel free to share this video. I know for a while I'm going to rewatch it in a minute because I'm pretty amazed by that light turning on and off and the EMF, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. Right, so thank you so much, and well, should we try it one more time? Right, that's me moving. 1 minute, let me just get comfortable, and then I can ask one more question, and then we're going to go. Do you know what? I have a feeling something spoke then. Let's have a look. Let's have a listen, shall we? Let's see if there's... I'm sure something said something then. I don't know if anyone else heard that then. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Can you hear that tapping? Look at that. How strange. Anyway, that's a live EVP. So yeah, I was just about to ask if it could turn the light on one more time. It might have been me moving. Anyway, so you make what you wish. I'm a skeptic. I've got an open mind. I'm not really. You can say bad things. You can say good things. I'm not really bothered. All constructive criticism is welcomed. So feel free to message me. Obviously, don't be mean because I'm not mean to you. So don't be mean to me. I'm not saying that there are ghosts. I'm not saying that there isn't ghosts. I'm not saying what I believe in because I don't actually know what I believe in. But that light keeps going on by itself. It's very weird, and these things keep going. Now, we'll ask one more question and I'm going to go. Okay. If there's somebody here, can you please turn on the light? If there's somebody here, can you please turn on the light? I don't think they are, you know. I think they've gone. Whatever it was is gone. Can you please turn on the light before we go, please? Thank you very much. Thank you for turning on the light. Right. Thank you ever so much, everyone who's joined in. Hopefully you found it interesting as much as I found it interesting. I'm not saying it's ghost. I'm not saying it's not. It's just a weird thing that's happening in my hotel at the moment, and I thought I'd share it with you. Anyway, I've got to get ready for a ghost hunt. I'm going to be doing some live feeds later on from Northampton, because that's where I am. And yeah, so thank you ever so much for tuning in, and have a good night. See you later. How do you turn this thing off? Right, you can tell how cool I am with tech because I can't even turn this off. Right, I found the button. Bye guys! Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I'm absolutely exhausted. So last night, I'm about to go for breakfast as well, so it's only a quick one. So last night I went to the royal&derngate. I think that's how I pronounce it. royal&derngate in where am I? Northampton. So I'm in Northampton, and I had an experience. Found out a lot about myself. It sounds very, very silly. Well, it's not silly, but I found out something about myself, which was a bit of just yeah, the thought you've been having, yeah. Basically one of those, and I had an experience,
and I can't explain this. I was in the auditorium in the second floor, and I could just feel footsteps just behind me, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back there. And as I did, I heard footsteps, and these footsteps started, I could hear them going up the stairs, and I could hear like a ring, you know, when you have rings on and you scrape along like a banister. So if it's like the metal pole, you know, the poles that go up the sides, as if you're holding onto it and scraping up with your rings, if that makes sense. And I heard this, and I heard the footsteps, so I thought, right, I'll go and have a look. And as I looked around up the stairs, this mist just went up and then to the side, and like so it went up and around this corner, and I heard it, I saw it, I smelt it. It was the most unreal thing I can ever say. And as I've always said, I am a skeptic, but I can firmly say now I believe in something. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure whether or not it's, but that was something very strange, and I've never seen anything like that. Like, I've seen things move, and I've seen things turn on and off. I've seen a person that wasn't actually there in the end, which I still can't, I don't know whether or not that was my imagination or yeah, it's a long story, I won't get into that, but that's another day. But I saw it. I actually saw it. I leapt out of my seat and I jumped up and I went walking, and I ran up these stairs, and then I went up into the top floor, and I just felt like I've always been here. I felt like I lived here. It was so weird. And yeah, there was a few times where we were walking around, and they would just like say just simple knowledge, and then I would just get these, I don't know what it is, but I just get like a word in my head, and no one's speaking to me. It's nothing like that. No one's like going nothing like that. I don't see anything. I just get a word or a feeling or an idea of something, and we're in this, like, obviously we're walking around, and I kept singing Annie theme tunes, like the sun will come out tomorrow, for no reason. And then my favourite one, and I kept whistling it for no reason. What is it go? Hey, do 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 do. You're never fully dressed without a smile. I kept singing that over and over and over, and I was just walking around. And I went up into this painting room, which is now like painting for scenery and stuff like that. And this lady just suddenly said, we have two spirits in this room. And I was like, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. One of them's called Annie. And I was like, why Annie? I've been feeling this sudden urge to just sing Annie tunes. Now, yeah, it's coincidental. It could just be because I love Annie anyway, and I just wanted to sing it. But it was very strange how literally seconds before she said anything, or like a couple of minutes, obviously, before we went into the room, I was actually singing the show tune, and then I find out her name was Annie. Another thing was, we were down in the basement, and a little weird thing there, I think it's just dust. And we were down in the basement, and we were talking about an Andrew. And I kept getting the name Rico. Now, this sounds stupid. Rico is French for Andrew. This might not be real, but it might not be true, but I'm pretty positive Rico is Andrew in French, because my mum's best friend's dog was called Rico because it was Andrew in French, and long story. And I kept saying, Rico, I had no idea why. And then she said, his name is Andrew. So I was like, oh, there you go, that makes sense. That's a bit of a weird coincidence. And we were down in this basement, and I had this overwhelming urge that something was around my neck and something. I was hanging, I couldn't touch the floor, I couldn't explain it, like literally I was as if I was up high and I was just dangling, but I couldn't, I felt this, and there was this beam that was down there and I was just looking at it and I was like, it might not be where anything happened, but I feel something happened there to someone. They didn't die, but they got hurt. But I then later, literally a couple seconds later, they were talking about this Rico, or Andrew, which I kept calling Rico. We were talking about it and I found out he was hanged, which is really, really strange because there's no way. I did no research about this place, nothing at all. But I feel like I've been here before, like I really do. And yeah, so anyway, it's very early in the morning and I'm gonna go get some breakfast. But yeah, I've got some footage and I'm looking forward to sharing it all with you. It's awesome. Right. But yeah, so that was my experience, and I think I could say like I believe in something now. I don't think I'm not quite sure. I'm a bit more open now, but yeah, something definitely happened. And I definitely saw something, and I definitely found out that I wouldn't say a medium or a psychic or anything like that. I just know things. I can't explain it. But I would say like my ideas for the last few months, well, years, like I know I'm feeling something, and it's not just me being insane. Yeah, it's nice to be reassured. Right, on that note, I am going to get some breakfast. Right, guys, thank you very much, and enjoy my footage. Enjoy!